from the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce, and we're so glad to have him with us. And I know that Matthew has so much experience, a lot of resources, and so much to share with you entrepreneurs. So we can't wait, to let Matthew tell us a little bit more about what they're doing now at the Chamber. I know that they have new programs and anything else that he would like to enlighten us about. Hi, Matthew.
We're also going to take some time to get to know him.
Of course.
Because we value him as a person.
All right.
We don't just use you for your resources, which you're plentiful with. But yeah, tell us more about you, Matthew. What's going on at the Chamber?
So I represent the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce. We've been in existence since 1974. It was created at a time where people that look like us weren't able to get contracts, resources, and opportunities. So a group of young leaders in their 20s came together to say, you know what, we want to make sure that people that look like us and our community get their fair share of government and corporate contracts. And since that time, we've been at the forefront of advocating on behalf of small businesses, helping them to scale and grow and get access to capital and government and corporate contracts. And we primarily pride ourselves on helping business owners navigate Miami-Dade County, the small business ecosystem, so that they don't feel alone in this journey of entrepreneurship. And we give them a platform so that they can connect with each other and take advantage of the resources, because we need business owners to be able to grow their business so that they can create jobs for their families and leave a legacy. Small business entrepreneurship is the number one way to create wealth.
Matthew, we just said that we wanted to know a little bit more about you. So how do you get involved in the small business development world, and what inspired you, to do this work? And I know that you're very dedicated. And also we would like you to finish with 3 words to describe you.
Oh, 3 words to describe me. I'm gonna have to think about that one. So I'm born and raised here in Miami, South Florida. I went to school at Miramar, and I wasn't the best of students, to say the least. So I didn't know what I was doing growing up, and I had an opportunity to go to college because I was a part of a program. And that's part of the reason why I got into Harvey mentorship, because I was part of this program called 100 Black Men of South Florida Leadership Academy.
Yes, I know that one.
Yeah, they every other Saturday I'll be in this room with all 20 or 30 young men, and then 5 to 7 Black men. They'll just tell us all about their life, what they were doing. And at first I was like, oh man, these bougie men just keep talking and talking. And I was a young kid at the time in high school. But that mentorship and that level of engagement is what really just helped to open me up to business and development and things of that nature. And from there, I went to college. I was at Morehouse, an amazing college, and that's when I got into business, because even though I entered college on academic probation and all loans, and I'm so happy to have this special guest come join us today.
See, we are dealing with a celebrity.
Yes.
I thought I'd just come in and crash the show.
Yes, thank you, Megan. I appreciate it.
Funny enough, a lot of people don't even realize that you yourself were an elected official.
Yes.
That's right. I remember it very well.
I bet.
He was a great elected official.
Yes, we have. Actually, funny enough, Nayat and I were talking about that today, how popular you were. So is that something that you might want to go back into at some point?
Not at all. I leave it to the elected officials. When I got into politics, I was a single man with a dream to really improve my community. And by the time I got into politics, I got married, I had kids. And when you're young, with a young family, politics, you're going to sacrifice your family because of all the time engaging, and also your money. You don't get paid much as a politician in certain areas. So it was an amazing experience. I made my mark, did what I needed to do, got a lot of things done. But I love this area of small business growth and being able to be on the other side to interact with the mayor. And you say out of all the mayors and elected officials in South Florida, one of the best business mayors who have a heart and a consciousness to ensure that the policies affect and incorporate all the community.
Absolutely.
And that's why we love Mayor Kava, because at the end of the day, she's going to make sure that everyone is included in the prosperity of Miami-Dade County. And we appreciate and do as much as we can to ensure that her legacy lives on past her. So thank you for joining us.
Wow.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
so you really do. And I'll testify to that too, is that even when we created Strive305, when you created Strive305, you had an English show. But you made sure that there was an English, there was a Kreyol, and that everybody could be represented. I know we've even done a couple shows in Portuguese.
Yes,
so,
I've heard.
Yes. So that's amazing.
I have to say, I just find people who are passionate and talented and then let them loose, because of course it's all consistent with the vision, the big vision, but how to make it really happen requires people who are going to execute on that. And wow, today we are celebrating a huge small business fair right here at Community Newspaper. Hundreds of small businesses are here, and they are just getting to know each other. They're learning about opportunities to support and grow their business, and that's what it's all about.
It really is. And we're grateful to you for the support that you've given us, and you keep us moving forward.
We move forward together.
Absolutely.
That is the only way.
Excellent.
And I said at my State of the County a couple of weeks ago, I guess it was, that we are strong in Miami-Dade County because we stand together, because we are united.
So I know it's a podcast, but
No, please.
To share with us, because there are a lot of people that watch this show, and your impact and your term here is going to close in another 2 years?
Well,
Hold on. Before you answer that, I'm going to ask you to switch seats so you can have a mic, because I want to know the answer to that too.
oh goodness. Okay,
Oh.
great. All right.
Here,
Yes.
switch over with you.
Thank you. Plus, I have my back to the audience.
Yes, no, we want to see your beautiful face.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you.
So there are a lot of small business initiatives that you have instituted, and one of the biggest challenges of the elected officials is making sure the things that they have put in place continue on.
Right.
And a lot of that is us as a community advocating, making sure that whoever gets in office supports that vision. So what would you suggest, or what do you think that we can do as a business community, as a small business ecosystem, to ensure that some key priorities continue?
Well, thank you for that. And I have almost 3 years left.
3 years.
Almost, because November is when the terms change, right? So November of 2028, I'll be out of office as mayor, finishing my second term. I think it's really important to tell the stories, which is what we've been doing so much, to tell the stories, because that is what attaches to people's heartstrings. But we also have to show the results. The fact that people are enthusiastic, that's great. How has it helped your businesses grow? What you came to start a business, how did this program help you? And then I think you have to get political. You have to talk to people who are running for office, not just in the county mayor's office, but anything, and ask them, will you support this? Is this something that is your priority? You have to get involved in politics, because you need to know what people really stand for, not just the rhetoric, but really will they stand? So I think we're going to tell the story. We've been doing a great job in community newspapers, and the podcasts and everything have really been helping in telling the story. But then there has to be some accountability to anybody who will earn your vote. Right? And you have to get political.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will follow up with another question. What would you be considering as one of the program related to small business development that you're most proud of and that you really would not want to stop?
Well, this Strive305, as I've said, has become contagious,
Yes.
like a good kind of fever.
Yes.
People are so hepped up about it. I think really it's fun. So it works, but it's filled with hope, and the energy of people around us gives us more energy. That's how I feel in my role. And I can see it in the groups that come out. Young people, ambassadors, they're all part of this. They've become like passionate about spreading the word, the gospel. It's like gospel for businesses. So I think I'm very excited about that. And we need to, not every leader inspires that. I think right now we've got Manny Sid, and he's partnered up with Tico.
We love Manny Sid.
Yes, he's a very popular guy, and he partnered up with Tico, who crazy in a wonderful way, and then the Michael and Grant Miller, who have also contributed. So you have a kind of a cabal of people who are so energetic about it, and they spread that energy. So I think I'm very proud of that. Will that endure past my leadership as mayor? I would think so, because people are excited about it. But in terms of having someone who's committed county resources to it, you need to get accountability. But another thing, I'm very proud of the RISE grant program. That's an incredible opportunity, and people are taking advantage of it. And I'm excited about something I did from a policy perspective, which is the purpose-driven procurement. There's been a lot of attacks on focus on minority businesses, we'll put it like that. So we're not able to do race-based or gender-based targeting, but we can focus on small business. And then when, unfortunately, some legislators saw that as too DEI, and they eliminated even small business priorities, like at certain venues. So we came up with a way that we could score points based on, are you including small? Are you including environmental protections? Are you taking care of workers? And so it's not a preference. It's just show us what you can do that's going to make a difference for the community. And so we can evaluate that. It's going well. And I hope and trust that it can continue, because that is part of how we are inclusive, and how, as Manny was saying earlier, we make sure that everyone can thrive. And, basically, I believe that the rising tide needs to lift all boats.
And we commend you for this work. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that intentionality about community is what makes Strive305 such a resounding success, because as small business providers, Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce, Haitian American Chamber of Commerce, and SBDC Center, and all those, we were doing work in like silos. We were just addressing our own communities. And what Strive305 did was to bring together all these organizations, the resource support, through the podcast, through the website, so that we can connect with each other and refer opportunities. So it's great, because you created a community around small business support. And that's what we love.
So the whole is greater than the sum of the parts in this case.
It is, because even like I think about Hackoff, we became a partner with MDEET. And even though we didn't have the grant money, MDEET did. So we became the technical assistants. So we made sure that the people that came in through our business, we did their grant application with them. We provided them the technical assistance, and then they went to MDEET and they got their grant. And so even with, I always say this, like there's no competition between our chambers, because the resources that they have, I may not have. So we're always so happy to refer people to one another and to work together. Because
so how is that? So how do you come to that? How do you realize that it's better to work to, what is the African proverb? If you want to go
far,
if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
In Kreyol, we have me en pile chay pa lou. So honestly, you sort of just have to put your ego to the side and realize that all these resources that are here, that are available, when these small businesses thrive, our economy thrives.
Exactly.
We thrive.
Exactly.
Like I don't care if you're part of my chamber. I want to see this business doing well.
Yeah.
I know what that's like.
Another aspect of it is paying it forward.
Absolutely.
Right? And there was a movie about pay it forward, and a child whose project was about paying it forward, and where great things can be accomplished when you're not thinking about me, when you're thinking about we, and it will come back to you for sure. But that's not the point. The point is to create the ecosystem where everyone can thrive. So, well, thank you so much for letting me
Are you
hijack
kidding?
your
Thank
show
you so
here.
much for coming.
We appreciate
We're
it.
honored
Do you have
Thank
any
you.
questions
have
for Andrew? Technically, we were
Well-
when we were interviewing Matthew. so
Well, I
you're-
think you go back to Matthew because this man is very wise.
Isn't he though?
He's very wise. He is just a true leader, and I have had the pleasure of knowing him for many, many years, and I'm a great big fan.
Okay, so you get one question for Matthew. You get to end our interview.
Oh my gosh. Well, you asked him some really good questions already about politics and got out of
Get some
politics.
fun stuff.
Yeah, okay, some fun stuff. Yeah, what do you like to do with your kids?
Oh, go camping.
And steal mangoes.
Yes.
Let's be real.
All right.
I do. Matter of fact, my son tomorrow he is doing. He's going to his school has a wax museum, so they gave him Black History leaders to impersonate, and he just so happened to get Jesse Jackson.
Oh my.
So
Wow.
for those on the show, Jesse Jackson just passed away
Yes.
today. So my son will be representing him tomorrow night, and
Oh,
I've
that's
been
beautiful.
practicing on the phone with him all day.
Well, there's lots of information out there today about him and his
Yeah.
lifelong work. What a transformative leader. So that is beautiful.
It is.
That's
it
a
is.
sign, man. That's a sign. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
thank you.
If you guys want to see the mayor again, we are having Black History Month food truck fair in front of
Thank
Miami-Dade
you.
County.
Thank you for
On
reminding.
Friday at 12 o'clock, there will be some really good food, some fantastic small businesses.
Dancing,
Dancing.
vendors.
Yes, I won't be dancing, but there will be vendors. So please come out, come join us, and come support. Thank you.
Thank you.